Yeah, your team has been a quicker starter in both games this weekend. You were up 21-4 last night and forced the Flames into a timeout after just 2 minutes. Even though you're on the road, what do you think is behind getting out to such hot starts?
Well, I think our starting group's pretty tough, and when they come out, after a good warm up, they're pretty. Obviously, we're looking to attack in that pace, and they get lots of early scores. So it's it's been challenging for us to maintain that, but certainly I think our starts have always been pretty good.
So on both occasions, your second quarter wasn't quite as great as the first. What do you think the team needs to do to ensure that those hot starts turn into long periods of dominance?
Like we're speaking about, making sure we get that consistency at the other end of the defensive end. So we tend to get up on teams and then let it come back on us by giving up, either a layup or an uncontested shot and not locking down on defense. So it's about, making sure that they're not getting consecutive scores because of our poor defense.
So Suzy, the team was great from close range. You shot fairly poorly outside the arc tonight. Do you think there were times where the team should have gone inside more rather than settling for outside shots?
There's probably times where we could have put it to the deck more. I think Sydney did a good job to get to the foul line, using our team fouls to get to the line and get some easy points there. So I think that's something we need to adjust pretty quickly.
So Natasha Cloud had an excellent game tonight. Just how well she stepped up in Kelly Wilson's absence? Either of you can answer that.
Yeah, look, I think that's pleasing for us. There's no, she's taking that starting role quite clearly and doing a really good job of leading us and certainly pushing the ball. She certainly makes us very quick. And I think she's finally adjusted to the game here, the refereeing here as well. So it's pleasing to have her step it up.
So Suzy had a great game, and you had some great help scoring-wise from Natasha Cloud and Kayla Standish. So the other players, they're producing in other ways, but are there times where everyone just needs to put the ball in the basket more often?
Yeah, I think there's some of our guards definitely need to step up. It's hard I need to look at the tape to sort of see what's been happening, but we've got some guards there that are scoring below what they normally give us. So probably need some people to sort of stand up and get some more stuff done and not just rely on 2 or 3 people. And I think if you get 5 people in double figures, you're doing pretty well, and we definitely didn't get that today.
So you've got Perth next week. That's obviously a tough game. What do you need to do to regroup and moving forward to this game?
Well, I think firstly, the most important for us, this section of the draw was always sort of highlighted in red when you got 4 games in 8 days, all on the road, all in different states. So I think there's some tired bodies, some tired heads. So I think the first thing we need to do is just recover really well and make sure our bodies are ready to go, because again, it's a short turnaround. We play Friday at home, so there's not many days there to recover and get. There's people last weekend, we were down players, and people played a lot of minutes last weekend. We were barely home. I think we were home for 3 days, barely unpacked, and then we're on the road again. And our travel's really long from Townsville. We always have a layover in Brisbane, so I think the most important part for us is just getting that recovery right, making sure that we're ready to go by Friday. Perth's a team we know really well. We played them a bunch of times at the end of last season, so we don't necessarily need to spend a whole lot of time on that scout. We know them quite well, and obviously there's some key players there that you need to look at. But it'll be reflecting on what happened this weekend. I think there were some really good things we did today that we need to be proud of. It was always going to be a grind when we were driving in at 1 a.m. and playing the next day at 3. So. And it clearly showed in the way we shot the ball. There's some tired legs out there. So I think it's about regrouping and making sure that this run home to Christmas is going to be really key for us now.
Suzy, just one last question. There was a bit of a skirmish there in the second half where a couple of players got teched up. Was there really anything to that, or just players just sort of life from this team?
Yeah, look, I think a bit of frustration, things that were happening on the court, things that are missed, and that's human nature, unfortunately. I don't think it's anything big. I think it was just more blown out steam and just a little bit of frustration there by some people.
Well, thank you both very much for blocking us, Perth.
Thank you.